is, are you pro-choice, pro-life, or anti-abortion? Or do you really even know? Unfortunately, there are many misconceptions and assumptions about what these terms mean and how they are viewed through the lens of the world. In the technical sense, all of them are about something very similar: protecting rights. One side wants to protect the unborn child's right to live, while the other wants to protect the right to bodily autonomy, and the other has developed a broader perspective valuing the right of human life at every stage from conception to death. Pro-choice, for instance, is the belief that every woman should be endowed with the right to her own life and body. By this definition, denying a woman an abortion is denying her right to bodily autonomy. Generally, people who identify as pro-choice believe that everyone has the basic human right to decide when and whether to have children. When you say you're pro-choice, you're telling people that you believe it's okay for them to have the ability to choose abortion as an option for an unplanned pregnancy, even if you wouldn't choose abortion for yourself. Those with a pro-choice stance believe that life begins at birth or during various stages of pregnancy. Often, the mother's right to choose supersedes the life of the unborn child. Those who support anti-abortion are primarily concerned with the life of the fertilized egg, embryo, or fetus. These anti-abortion people don't believe that pregnant people should be able to choose abortion under any circumstances, even if their pregnancy is a result of rape or if carrying the pregnancy to term put the mother's life in danger. They disagree with most medical authorities about the definition of pregnancy. They believe that pregnancy begins with the fertilization of the egg, while most authorities believe that pregnancy begins when the implementation of the fertilized egg into the lining of the uterus is complete. They also believe that people should not be allowed to use birth control. They supported the Supreme Court decision to overturn Roe versus Wade. The pro-life movement values the life of all humans at every stage, from conception to death. Being pro-life means being concerned for the well-being of women, men, and teens facing crisis. Many pro-life organizations provide health care, financial support, housing, community, and social services to pregnant women and families who may be in difficult situations. Pro-life organizations offer guidance and support to women who have to make life-altering decisions. Whether you are a preborn baby, a newborn, an elderly person, or someone with disabilities and special needs, your life matters, and if you are a human, you deserve fundamental human rights. At its core, the pro-life movement is about the value and equality of all human beings and the belief that all human life and human rights belong to every human. The pro-life term was birthed from the abortion wars of the 1970s and has been adopted as a tagline. Most people who oppose abortion often call themselves pro-lifers. However, the only life, as I told you earlier, that most of them are concerned with is the life of the fertilized egg, embryo, or the fetus. And they are much less concerned about the life of women who have unintended pregnancies or the welfare of children after they are born. In fact, many people who call themselves pro-lifers support capital punishment and oppose child welfare legislation. The black and white labels of pro-life, pro-choice, and anti-abortion seem to pit people against each other as if they're playing on three different teams. But could it be that we agree more than we disagree? And the bottom line is, whether you're pro-choice, pro-life, or anti-abortion, these labels don't reflect the complexity of how most people actually think and feel about abortion. So instead of putting labels on people and putting people in categories, we should respect the life and the real life decisions that people and their families face and have to make every day on a daily basis.